See, compared to like the last time we had fan service, that wasn't bad. That was alright. Let me see my time. I was planning on going a little bit longer today, so we should still be able to do a bit here. When July came, oh yeah, I gotta keep trying well, it's not letting me pull up my phone, but I gotta keep trying to talk to, Amadeus Kurisu. When July came, the sun shone down even harder on eastern Japan. Summer was truly here. The news had been saying for days that the heat island effect might make this the hottest summer in years. And then, on the first Sunday in July, I met with Maho in Akihabara. Help, I'm being trapped in a cage. I was waiting at the open cafe at the UPX when Maho arrived. She was a little late.
Okabe-san!
Are you being trapped in a small cage?
久しぶり
She ordered an iced coffee and took a deep breath.
と言ってもいつもビデオチャットで顔は合わせてるが
そうね。あまり久しぶりという感じはしないわ。
Her habit of paying no attention to her clothes or looks hadn't changed at all in the last 6 months. People were going to think that she was an elementary school kid who decided to go play at a friend's house. But it would upset her if I said that, so I never would.
まさかこっちに来てるとは思わなかったよ。偶然レスキネン教授と会わなかったら今も知らないままだった。
落ち着いたら連絡するつもりだったのよ。クリスのことで定期的な連絡はいずれにせよしなければならないのだし。
今回は新型脳炎の研究だって。
レスキネン教授はね。私はその助手という立場だけど、どちらかというとアマデウス担当。何か不具合はない？と言ってもこれもいつも報告は受けているから大体の状況は分かっているつもりだけれど。
ああ、特に問題ない。最近はクリスの相手をするのに苦労してるけどな。
ちょっと。
I heard a voice from my smartphone, which I had placed on the table.
苦労ってどういう意味？
I'd left the Amadeus app turned on. Of course, Kurisu could hear everything we said.
最初に会った頃よりちょっと口調がきつくなってきてる気がする。
あんたが勝手に私にビビってるだけでしょ？
かもな。
It was turning into our old relationship in the Alpha World line, where we'd fought all the time. I was starting to lose track of whether that was a good or bad thing for me. I thought I was trying to forget about Kurisu.
ヒアジョーさんは初めて会った時の方が口調はきつかったな。
あれは初対面の人には先輩はきついのよ。なぜかというと年相応に見てもらえないから。
The two of them spoke in unison.
だからついカリカリしちゃうのよ。ある程度親しくなれば容姿のことも言われなくなるでしょ。だから心穏やかに話せるというだけ。
I guess I was right to not comment on her outfit. That was a close call.
アマデウスの話に戻すけど、クリスの口調がきつくなったというのは面白い兆候だわ。私や教授の前では見せない一面なわけでしょ。それだけ深く心を開いているとも言える。開いてません。
Maho simply smiled and ignored her.
そうした心の動きをプログラムとして解析できるから、私や教授と話しているだけでは決して見られなかった変化だわ。それだけで岡部さんにテストを続けてもらった価値もあるというものよ。
そんなものか。
レスキネン教授もその点を高く評価していたわ。過大評価だと思いますが、実際私と話す時も文句や愚痴が多いですしあまり男らしくないというか。
Well, I knew my personality had gotten a bit negative, especially given what I've been through. But did she really need to say that to Maho right now? An eye for an eye it is then.
ちなみに今まで報告していなかったことがあるんだが。
何かしら。
これはおそらくヒヤジョウさんやレスキネン教授も把握していないことだと思う。
待って。
What are you gonna tell her?
何の話をしようとしてるの？マホ先輩や教授が把握していないことって？私についての？
栗ご飯とカメハメハといえばわかるか？
A few weeks ago, I'd actually searched for Curry Gohan and Kamehameha on a whim. It was the handle Kurisu'd used on that channel when she was alive. Let's learn about handles really quick. An online nickname. It's rare for people to use online nicknames on boards like that channel. The user does not pick a nickname, they'll simply be displayed as anonymous. From what I'd seen, the comment started in summer of 2008, then abruptly stopped in July of 2010, and then started up again in December of that same year. Even now, in July 2011, they were still appearing. If it wasn't Kurisu's ghost and it wasn't an imposter, then the one who could be writing those posts was...
Okabe Rintaro-san?
Oh, is she still posting? I guess she is kind of on the internet, so maybe she still could?
やっぱりお前の仕業だったか。さすがに黙っているのはまずいんじゃないか。
マホ先輩に報告するなんてもっとまずいわよ。
なんで？
私がアットチャンネルを見てることが一言も教えてないからに決まってるでしょ。
堂々としていればいいじゃないか。アットチャンネルを見るのも書き込むのも別に犯罪じゃないんだし。そうだろ？アットチャンネラークリス。
あったね。次にその呼び方したらあることないことアットちゃんに書き込んでやるわよ。
それこそ犯罪一歩手前の行為だろう。
I couldn't help but laugh. Conversations like this brought back so many memories. I used to be so full of myself that I'd tick off Kurisu all the time.
ねえ、一体何の話？何でもありません。気にしないでください。海馬からきれいさっぱり今日の記憶を葬り去ってください。
隠していたっていつかはバレるぞ。
あんたはいいから黙りなさい。やっぱりあなたたち半年前よりずっと仲良くなっているわね。あ、先輩、すみません。どうして謝るの？いえ、せっかく岡部と真帆先輩久々に会ったのに私ばかり話してしまって。というわけで、あとはお二人でごゆっくりどうぞ。別にそんなつもりで言ったんじゃないわよ。それもこれも岡部が変なことを言い出したせいね。
そうなのか。栗ご飯とカメハメハ。
お願いだから言わないで。
Just like the real Kurisu, she was strangely obsessed with hiding the fact that she was an at channeler.
ちょっと頭を冷やしたいので一度切りますね。失礼します。
Kurisu disappeared from the screen. Kurisu had been kind of rude lately, so it felt good to have a chance to get back at her. If I overdid it, she was probably going to hold a grudge, so this was likely a good place to stop.
栗ご飯って何なのよ。
どうしても知りたかったらクリスに聞いてくれ。
If I explained it, she'd probably get mad and refuse to talk to me again.
それで今回はどれぐらいの間こっちに滞在することになりそうなんだ？
前よりも長くなるかもしれないわね。 レスキネン教授が研究している新型脳炎は未だに詳しいことがほとんど分かっていないようだから、もしかしたら私だけ先に帰らされる可能性もあるけど。
時間があったらラボにも顔を出してみるといい。ダルやマユリもきっと喜ぶはずだ。
マユリさんはともかく、橋田さんはどうかしら。
Maho was finally starting to understand Daru's true nature. Speaking of Daru, he should be on a date with Amane Yuki right now.
ちなみにクリスのノート PC はその後どうしたの？
あれは破棄したよ。それが一番いい判断だったんだ。前にそう話しただろう。
ええ、そうね。
She looked down, a sad expression on her face. I told her I was going to do it ahead of time, but it still must have upset her to see one of the last things she had to remember Kurusu by destroyed. Oh, that was rather quick. That was like very abrupt end. I was actually expecting that conversation to go on for another 20 minutes yet. But I did want to do more today. We're going to do a bit more. About half of the seats at the Go-Go Curry were full. It was Sunday, but it was also after 2 p.m., and so the lunchtime rush was over. Suza was sitting at the restaurant's far edge, a baseball cap pulled down over her face. She was hiding her face with the cap and carefully watching a couple sitting nearby. Major curry desu. One of the items on the Go-Go Curry menu consists of an extra large portion of rice, pork loin katsu, chicken katsu, hot dogs, fried shrimp with tartar sauce, and a boiled egg. It could be good. A cheerful employee put down 2 giant silver plates, or trays more accurately, in front of them. Suza could see the other customers looking at them and whispering. The couple really stood out after all. The man was a giant who The man was a giant who looked like he ate major curry all the time. But the woman was slim, pretty, and looked very kind. The combination of huge man and slim woman was as unbalanced as the combination of pretty girl and major curry. The major curry was big. It was huge. Suza knew from experience. The massive silver trays were loaded with rice and curry, and topped with 2 fried cutlets, fried shrimp, sausage, a boiled egg, and a mountain of cabbage. There was 2 or 3 times as much curry as you'd find in a normal dish, and the toppings were just as big. Even a growing young boy would find it hard to eat them all. Suza was irritated. Oh, I was thinking Dr. Leskinen. That makes sense. So she's scoping out the place. The Beauty and the Beast couple that Suza was watching, of course, was Itaru and Yuki. Nice dressy clothes, Itaru. In the morning they'd gone to see a movie in Yurakucho, then come to Akihabara, and gone straight to Go-Go Curry. Suza had followed them the whole time. That's why she couldn't believe Itaru's choice of date spots.
私はゴーゴーカレーでも全く問題ないけど、というかむしろ好きな方だけど、せっかくの初デートなんだから、もうちょっと他に選択肢もあるだろう。
I wouldn't mind curry on a date. She clutched her spoon tight and gritted her teeth. I guess it's not like a really fancy upscale place, I could see that. Suza knew next to nothing about Japanese youth culture in 2011. And even she knew it was a bad idea. Who knew what was going through Yuki's mind, or so Suza thought. But...
うわー、写真よりもすごいですね。
That's the thing, you know, if you're not looking for something really, like, fancy and you're looking for something kind of low-key to be more comfortable, that might not be a terrible idea, I'm just saying. Or if it's someplace that you've really wanted to go for a while, I could see that being a great date idea. Surprisingly, Yuki was ignoring the people around her and innocently enjoying the huge curry.
あまねし、もし食べきれなかったら、僕が食べてあげるですから。はい、
ありがとうございます。けど、これでも私、結構いけるんですよ。
そうですか。びっくりです。
実はいつもお店の外でメニューだけ見てて、一度食べてみたかったんですよね。
See? Exactly. This might actually be a great date idea.
連れてきてもらえて嬉しいです。
それは実に良かったです。
Suza had evidently worried over nothing, but still she realized that Itaru was acting strangely. Ever since he'd come out of the movie theater, he was walking and talking strangely. Instead of his usual hunched posture, he was forcing himself to stand up straight. His every moment seemed oddly forced, as if he were a broken robot. And he downed glass after glass of water.
ごめんなさい。私にもお水のおかわりを。
はい、どうぞ。
ありがとうございます。
Itaru poured water into Yuki's cup. Suza had a bad feeling. And she was right. Itaru was moving so awkwardly that he almost spilled water on her hand.
大丈夫ですか？
ちょっと手が濡れただけですから。それより早く食べましょう。
Yuki quickly wiped down the table with her handkerchief and grabbed her fork and spoon. There were stars in her eyes.
それじゃあ、いただきます。
いただきます。
Yuki seemed to be really enjoying her meal, but Itaru was very formal and quiet. He was taking little nibbles out of a piece of fried cutlet, like a squirrel eating a nut. The whole time they weren't saying a word.
一体何をやってるんだ父さんは。あんなんじゃ母さんに愛想つかされちゃうよ。
She decided to send him a message on Rhyme telling him to get his act together, and she'd just taken out her phone when...
はい、メジャーカレールーマシー、お待たせしました。
A huge plate was laid on the table in front of her. The other customers started murmuring again. Come to think of it, when she followed them into the store, she ordered her usual, major curry with extra roe, and then forgot about it. Now everyone is going to focus on her. In a small shop like this, it was suicide. Oh, those faces. Just as she expected, her eyes met Yuki's.
すずさん、いたんですか
？Oh wow, I didn't realize you guys were here either. Yes, there we go.
ゆきさん、兄さん、声かけてくれればよかったのに。いや、気がつかなかったんだよ、全然。
She realized that she should probably leave, but she couldn't go without at least taking a bite of the major curry in front of her. Her experience in the war had left her completely unable to waste food. She felt Yuki and Itaru staring at her as she reluctantly picked up her spoon.
とまあ、そういうことなんで、二人ともごゆっくり。
Totally not stalking your date. The only choice was to finish her extra large curry as soon as possible. She couldn't let herself be in the way. But instead, Yuki came over and picked up Suza's plate.
すみません、店員さん。 OK ですって一緒に食べましょうよ
Good job, you ruined the date.
ちょっとなんでってほら鈴葉さんのメジャーカレーじゃないですかこれはぜひ勝負せねばと思ってはあ審判は橋田さんにやってもらいましょう
And before Suzawa could respond, Yuki had moved her plate over to their table.
いや
She had no choice but to follow, but before she sat down, she whispered in Yuki's ear.
デート中なんだよねあ、そうですデート中です改めて言われると照れますね
Itaru didn't react at all, even though she was sure he'd overheard that.
私デートとかしたことないから詳しくないんだけどさデート中に他の女とカレーの早食い対決したりするもんなの
It's abnormal, but it could be comfortable. Kind of fun, actually.
そうどうでしょうでもほらアニメとかコミックスとかにそういうのありませんお兄ちゃんを取られたくない妹が彼女さんに向かって勝負だみたいなの
Well, that's embarrassing. For some reason, Yuki seemed incredibly enthused. Suzawa was overwhelmed by her energy.
知らないってばそういうものなの兄さん
But even when she turned to Itaru for help, he just awkwardly sat there, eating his curry like a robot.
兄さん
He awkwardly turned his head to face her. The rest of him stayed completely silent. Or still, actually.
なんか言った。
どうしたのさなんかおかしいよ
どうもしてないおかしくない
お
I'm not a robot. Suzawa glanced back at Yuki. And for the first time, Yuki looked concerned. Alright, we'll stop there. The pacing for this episode is very strange, but that's alright. Definitely crashed that date, but I don't know if it's necessarily, like, the worst thing that could have happened, though it did get me thinking. Eventually, the Suzawa's plan, I think, is to try to go back in time anyway, and try to get Steins Gate to still happen. Like, that's still her goal, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just kind of wondering if she fails to change, well, her goal is to change it regardless of what happens. So if she changes it, you know, the current world line doesn't really matter. But I'm just kind of thinking, like, what's going to happen if Yuki notices all of a sudden that Suzawa's just gone? Like, what happened to your sister? Oh, she died. Like, what do you say? She moved to America? I don't know. Anyway, it's just a little thing I was thinking about. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!